Oh,
Let
stop.
go. That's so mean. Yes, leave me around. I'm always to the rescue. But of course, boys are so much sweeter.
I know.
You just can't have too many around because they fight. No matter what. Actually, the two boys I had previously did not fight. The two I have now, they fight.
Oh.
And they're father and son.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. But Boozer is also almost twice the size of his daddy. Come here. Come here. All right. You don't have as much bone as your brother.
No, he doesn't.
But you've got the bone of the heavier girls. Well, maybe not. You sure you're not a girl?
They talk when they nurse.
Oh yeah, that's typical. Oh yeah. Straight shouldered. Straight shouldered. Well, maybe not. You quit leaning. No, your shoulders are fine. Your shoulders are fine. A little more floor chest than the other one. Even with your leaning back, you got more than the other boy. Down at the elbow. That's good. You're kind of cute. Once you got you behave, yeah. His shoulders are actually better than the other ones.
Of course.
Of course. Because I've held as long as I could. I don't want it too wide. Just slightly wider than the hip, not drive a Mack truck through it. I can't stand that. My pet peeves, driving a Mack truck through a buddy. And let's get your tail. You're cute. You're actually kind of cute, you know that. Ears are fine. Alright, yeah. Stop. Got one more play in the... You stop. Might as well get used to it. Alright. He's very tight, which he should be. Watch this. You lift the head up, they're almost level. But they're tight. I mean, it's not a bad bite, it's just that you'll have to keep an eye on that a little bit. See, because when you put it down,
Yeah,
you've got plenty there.
I see. Yeah.
As soon as you lift it up, like some people like to
Yes.
do, you start getting a little, but it's fine. Depends on how fast the underjaw, the upper and the underjaw grow, the face grows. But yours says a tight scissors bite, so hey, don't chew on that. Like I said, I like this dog's shoulders better than the other boys. But I worry about the bone. I mean, the bone is, to me, is adequate, but compared to the other, is the other one going to be too overdone? This could be more the norm. I think I'd take this over the other boy. I really do. You have to. See, look at that. Look at those shoulders when he behaves.
He's cute.
You're being a stinker. You coming over? This may wind up being too much dog for people. For some people, but if people who don't have it in their line may need this. See, I needed bone, and I went to somebody with a massive amount of bone, and I got it. One generation away from that, not as much so, but is enough. Would you guys quit? No. Stop. A little wider in the rear. Yours is a little bit stronger rear. Alright, this one has more angulation in the rear, but it goes with the shoulder. It's supposed to match. And that's where you can accept a little less angle sometimes, as long as the movement is okay, as long as they're balanced. He's got a longer muzzle. This may be more desired head. So you got to pick and choose your battles here. Who's wanting what? Which are points? What do they give? Faults versus. He's got a better head. He's got a better set of shoulders. I don't know, they look kind of equal standing here just like this. Let's see, where's that go here? Personal preference. This has got a better head. This has got a little bit better shoulder, but their rears match their front ends. This is not a bad shoulder though. This is not bad. But it's not quite as laid back as this one. The width between them all are fine. And your shoulder, they're tight. They're not bowed in or bowed out. Personal preference. What are you trying to plan on keeping, or are you keeping?
I don't know yet
You don't know if you're gonna
because of these guys too.
Yeah.
The liver ones.
Separate lines, two totally different lines, or
Same sire,
same sire?
but two different.
The mothers
lines.
are the mothers are two different lines.
Yeah.
What is your preference on the lines? See, you know, it's like Salukis, you know, some people don't want to get into certain lines and what have you, or would like to feed more out of one or the other, what holds up better, what produces better in the long run.
This is in the Springers. Their mother has the Canark line, which is an old line of Springers, and it's just not around anymore. She's one of the last.
And you're trying to preserve that.
Right. And so we're thinking with the female, we'll probably place the female pick with a woman in Kentucky. And I don't know then about the males.